everybody, it's Emily. This is currently Thursday and not Tuesday, so I'm sorry I'm late. I am going to process this video as quickly as I can and get it up so we can all just kind of pretend that it's a really long Tuesday and I wasn't late. Because I thought I was doing okay for a while. This week's topic, and a little list again, I always have a list. This week's topic is all the work that we as partners do around different names that we have for our body parts. You know, some trans guys aren't going to be comfortable with the words breasts and vagina. Like, that's just the nature of the beast. You're not going to be comfortable with that, and that's okay. But what you do have to figure out is what terms you are okay with, what terms you are comfortable with. And this was actually brought up in one of the groups recently. I think it was Sweethearts. This was brought up in the Sweethearts group recently about if it was difficult to transition from, female anatomy terminology to generally male anatomy terminology. Terminology. And some people are having trouble, some people aren't, and I guess the only help I can really give is to remember that we all have our own truths. And so just to take the trans issue out of it completely, my truth could be that the sky's purple. And you don't get to tell me that it's not, because that's what I believe. And I look up and I see a purple sky. So you don't get to tell me, well, no, Emily, the sky is blue. No, it's not. Not to me. So if your partner looks down and sees a penis, you don't get to go, no, that's a vagina. Like, that's not your place. So you really have to learn to work together in order to come up with terms that work for both of you. And I guess the other part is don't do anything you're not comfortable with. That's going to be the biggest part in any kind of sex, homo, hetero, trans, or not. You have to be comfortable. So before you're in the situation that could cause discomfort, talk about it. Sit down and say, I'm not comfortable with female anatomy terms. Can we use something else? That's the biggest thing that I think, that's the biggest important thing that you're going to have to deal with. And I think that, and the thing about everyone having their own truths, is pretty much all you have to keep in mind. Also, don't make generalizations. I know I've talked about Buck Angel before. He's a trans male adult entertainment actor. He's a trans porn star. And he talks about his vagina, and that's awesome. But there's going to be a lot of guys that aren't into that. And that's okay. That doesn't mean that Buck is wrong. That doesn't mean that you're right. It just means that you have different truths. And I guess the other thing I wanted to talk about is what I identify my parts as does not make your parts any less legitimate. I think that makes sense. So basically, if I say that I have breast tissue going on down here, you could have breast tissue too as a trans man. That doesn't make your breast tissue less legitimate than mine. It just means that I own mine as tits and you don't. So that's kind of what I'm going for. I hope it makes sense. This is probably going to be one of my shorter videos because I think this is one of those things that you really just need to sit down and have a talk with your partner about. And then that's the only way you're going to be able to figure stuff out. So until next time, and I will hopefully see you on Real Tuesday, not Fake Tuesday. That's actually Thursday. I will see you guys next time.